really wasn't all that bad. It was like, I don't know that it hit triple digits, but it wasn't hot.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when the clouds shield the sun a little bit from you, it does make a big difference.
Yeah, just having that shade helps a little bit. It was shady outside today. I was definitely liking that. So definitely taking advantage of that cloud coverage while we have it, which will continue again. We expect again for the next couple of days. The only caveat to that moisture in our atmosphere, it might feel a little bit muggy at moments, so keep that in mind. Again, temperatures are expected during the day to stay below average, but we add that humidity. Again, it might feel a little bit steamy out there at moments. I will say overnight temperatures above average. We'll talk about that in the full forecast. Here's a look at that radar again, just across the region. Again, you can tell we're the center of that high pressure system, really just east of Arizona, because it's still bringing quite a bit of that radar reflectivity again to western Arizona into Nevada. Again, a little bit of that into California as well. So again, the Mojave Desert, again, getting a little bit of rain reported today, according to the National Weather Service. Nothing for us here in the valley. So what we saw today is a trend we expect to see as far as weather goes into Thursday as well. So again, temperatures below average, a little bit of shade. Again, we do have those mid-level clouds kind of keeping us company here today into tomorrow as well. Temperatures outside 103 in downtown Palm Springs. Again, winds coming from the north, humidity at 17%. Yeah, so onshore flow, again, we still see that near the San Gregorio Pass near Banning. A little bit of those winds coming from the southeast direction. So that high, again, as it's weakening, we're still getting a little bit of that monsoon moisture moving in. That's going to continue to build as we get into Friday, though. Friday through Sunday, do expect a little bit more of that moisture, possible rain across for Southern California and thunderstorms. Coming to the 3-day forecast for 107 for Thursday. Again, we're cooling down for Friday with more of that moisture moving in. 104 for Saturday. Again, cooler temps as we get into Sunday as well. We'll break down again more we can expect in that full forecast coming up.
Welcome back to the show. Well, okay, it's a little cloudy, dark, and gray outside, but we had a viewer stop by the station, drop a gift off for our Chloe Carlson to help brighten up your day.
I know. It definitely made my day again. And just look at you. I like what you did there on the spot. Yeah. Despite those cloudy weather out there, definitely brightened my day. Alita Popper, hope I said that right. Thank you so much. She sent these in, some little hats for the little one.
Aww.
Now, she made these, and she said originally, because of my blue nails, she figured it was a boy. She went with the blue. She got white just in case. So, yeah, I definitely thought it was a boy, too. It is, in fact, a girl, but...
Well,
sweet. I like the blue.
Then hopefully when your little baby girl is born in September, and then we'll go into the winter months. The beanies will come into play then.
Definitely going to be taking advantage of the beanies. These are super cute. I just want to say thank you so much, Alita Popper, for making those. Yeah, definitely made my day. These are super cute. And we are getting closer to having that little one very, very soon. Let me take that. Right now we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark I-111 cam in Rancho Mirage. Again, definitely some cloudier skies out there today. That's what I was trying to say at the desk. Cloudier skies, could not get that word in there. All good. But yes, we see a little bit of that blue sky kind of peering through those clouds. But again, providing that shade today, which was kind of nice. Me and Tim and Olivia were mentioning that. Here's a look at those high temperatures across the country for today. Again, 102 in Boise, 91 in Seattle, also 91 in Denver, 96 for Phoenix, 102 in Dallas, 89 in Miami, 92 also in Atlanta. So yeah, just hot temperatures we're experiencing this week across the country. For us here, it's still warm, but we're below average, which is kind of nice for us here, despite those muggy conditions with that humidity. Today's high, 105 for downtown Palm Springs. Again, typically around this time of year, those average temperatures are around 108, 109. So we're below average today. We'll continue to be below average, we expect, for the remainder of this week. The only thing that is above average is those overnight temperatures. So with that added humidity, overnight temperatures staying a little bit warmer than we normally expect this time of year. Here's a look at those dew points as we get into later this week. For today, again, 55 degrees dew points, and then we are 50 for Thursday. So drying out a little bit from Wednesday to Thursday, but jumping back up to 60 Friday and Saturday, because we get that second wave, that easterly wave coming in that will be adding a little bit more moisture to our atmosphere, possible rain as well. Here's a look at those temperatures across the valley. 90s up in the high desert, triple digits at the base in Desert Hot Springs. We're staying in the triple digits for the low desert. No surprise there. 92 in Banning. Overnight tonight, again, a little bit warmer, 83 for Palm Springs, 84 in Palm Desert, 79 for my friends in Joshua Tree. As we get into Thursday, again, high pressure system still hanging out the center over Arizona. Now, this is going to start to build even more so as we get into Friday, again, bringing in back that moisture to Southern California. So right now it's hanging to the east. It's going to come back in the way. Models saying will kind of make its way Friday into Saturday. Again, possible thunderstorms as we get into the weekend. Covered Air 7-day forecast and 107.4 our Thursday, and below average temperatures remainder of this week. That trend continues into the weekend.
Because we were just about to run out the door and grab a lotto ticket.
Yeah, we're going right after this show. So
how many are we getting? One? Just that one ticket?
No, we got to get a couple, right? You got to get up
do
your
like the
chances
Willy Wonka where it's like that one candy bar? I don't know.
Would you come into work, truly? Or would you retire?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, I would never leave this.
See you guys at 6.
All that good stuff. You still feel it a little bit in the air. It's cooler temps, but it's still a little sticky out there.
Yeah, still feels a little bit muggy, and yeah, definitely a picturesque view. So we'll stand by for Tim and Olivia's photos later on tonight. But yeah, still a little bit muggy out there. So it's like a caveat. We got the cooler temps, but humidity still making it feel like it's a little bit steamy out there. And that'll continue for the remainder of this week. Here's a look at that radar again across the region. Just to kind of update you on where that monsoonal moisture is day to day. Again, you can see the center of that high just on the eastern part of Arizona because it's more towards moving west Arizona. Not so much for us here in Southern California today. Again, it's looking like a little bit maybe west of us, but nothing coming up on as far as those rain totals here in Southern California. Again, a little bit for the Mojave National Preserve today. So you're seeing a little bit of that moving into eastern California, but for the most part, staying to Arizona. Again, as we get into later this week, another little strong wave of the, from the east will be coming. So we'll get that monsoon moisture back from Mexico. Again, bringing back those possible showers and thunderstorms for us here in the mountains and the deserts for the weekend. For now, again, weather today looking like that'll continue into our Thursday. So similar conditions tomorrow. Temperatures outside right now still 102 in downtown Palm Springs. Again, winds in Palm Springs coming from the southeast direction. So we're still getting a little bit of that from that high pressure system, humidity at 20%. Wind's not a concern this week, which is nice. You can see again where that flow is going. We got that San Gorgonio Pass near Banning, onshore flow, wind still coming from the southeast from that high pressure system that'll continue to start building back up as we get into Friday. Covered our 3-day forecast, again 107 for Thursday, still below average temperatures, even cooler as we get into Friday and Saturday. That trend of cooler temperatures, below average temperatures continuing into next week as well. We'll break down what we can expect for the weekend. More in that full forecast coming up.
We fortunately have been a little maybe below average. I'm not the meteorologist, but it's been not too bad. But raspberry popsicle always sounds pretty good, though.
I mean, yeah, I know. They're onto something. You guys have any raspberry popsicles on yet?
No, it does look good, though.
Okay.
I wanted to bring up quickly, Chloe, the other night, thinking about how it's seasonably cooler here. 92 in Denver or 92 in Minneapolis. That must feel like unbelievable.
Right.
Because you're just simply not used to it.
No, yeah. I mean, we talk about Colorado. It's like 9 months of winter.
Yeah.
So a hot summer like that, those warm temperatures, we don't really expect. We talk about summer being the best time in Colorado because it's just perfect, perfect weather. So again, that kind of heat, yeah. At least it's dry. You go over to the south, no. not doing that kind of heat. With that kind of humidity, yeah, my live shots, I makeup just sweating off. But yeah, right now we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark High 111 cam in Rancho Mirage. Again, a few of those clouds out there today, giving us some of that shade, which was definitely nice. Blue skies kind of peeking out a little bit through those clouds. We expect to see similar situation as far as weather-wise tomorrow for our Thursday. We're talking about the highs across the country, so here they are. Seattle, where we saw those beautiful gazelles having those raspberry popsicles, 90 degrees today. Again, very odd for the Pacific Northwest to be experiencing those warm temperatures as someone who lived there just last year. Now, we had some record-breaking weekends where it was 116. A lot of those places don't have AC. They don't expect that type of heat. Across the rest of the country, 102 for the high in Boise today. We talked about Denver. Shout out to Denver, 91 degrees, 103 in Dallas, 81 in Boston. But yeah, for us, a little bit cooler than we normally expect, which is nice. Still warmer than some other places, though. 104 for the high today. So again, below average temperatures for our Wednesday. As far as those overnight lows, though, we are above average. So typically around this time of year, again, we're in the 80s for overnight temperatures. We are barely above that 83 degrees. So with that humidity, it's kind of keeping those temperatures a little bit warmer for our overnight. So a little bit hot for the evenings. Dew points, again, we're 55 for today, 50 for Thursday. Those numbers jump back up as we get that another strong easterly wave building on Friday. Again, Friday and Saturday is when we expect to see, again, chance of those thunderstorms and showers come back to the region. So it'll continue through the weekend. Temperatures across the valley this hour, we are 90s for the high desert. Triple digits for the low desert. Easy enough. 90 in Banning, 75 degrees up in Big Bear. Overnight temperatures, like I said, we are in the low 80s for the low desert, 79 for Joshua Tree. And then we're looking at what we kind of expect for the next couple of days. So looking at this graphic in the high pressure system center, as I mentioned, just towards the eastern part of Arizona, that's going to continue into our Thursday as well. So again, hot everywhere else for us. Again, it feels hot still. We're still in the triple digits, below average temperatures though. We're not in the 1 teens, so that's nice. This will start to build again as we get into Friday. So bringing back that monsoonal moisture from Mexico back into Southern California. So again, we could see a little bit of those thunderstorms and those showers come back to the region. Again, mostly staying towards the mountains. Highs for Thursday, 107 for Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and Indio, 106 for 1,000 Palms. We're also the triple digits at the base as well. Comforter 7-day forecast. Again, we are continuing to be below average temperatures through Friday. Again, a little bit more moisture back into the atmosphere, even more so as we get into the weekend, continuing through Sunday. Below average temperatures continuing into next week. We are 103 by next Monday.
Sweet little bundle of joy of yours. Whether it's hot or it's cold, it's always a good idea to protect their little heads.
It is. And so we want to give a shout out to an incredible viewer, Aleda Popper. I hope I said that right. She crocheted these beautiful caps, again, for my little one. Again, will be perfect in the wintertime. You know, there's days when you're pregnant that are tough. So this definitely made my day coming in and knowing that a viewer took the time to make these sweet little caps for my little one. So she thought it was a boy, so that's why she did blue. But I also thought it was a boy, so you weren't alone on that. But
your little girl will look adorable in blue, blue and white.
Yeah.
So
cute.
There you
go. So thank you so much for these. Shout out to you, being an incredible viewer, and great job at crocheting.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
A lot of talent there. But yes, let's talk about that weather for a second. Right back, recapping on that monsoonal moisture again that's kind of been affecting our region for what feels like the past couple weeks. We've been talking about it. I grew taller since the last weather hit. But yeah, monsoonal moisture again, bringing a little bit of that radar reflectivity to Arizona and Nevada. Whoa. On a roller coaster ride tonight. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, and a little bit of that monsoonal moisture will be coming back as we get into fun day. All right, let's look at current weather conditions outside. 101 for downtown Palm Springs, and wind still coming from the north direction, at least for the Palm Springs area. Humidity at 20%. Again, still showing some of that onshore flow for the San Gorgonio Pass near Banning. You can see winds still coming from the southeast direction, again, on the southeast end. So that trend will continue. Again, we're drying out for Wednesday and Thursday a little bit more than we were earlier this week. Monsoon moisture will be picking up as we get into Friday. So again, all controlled, this weather, by this high pressure system that's just hanging again to the northeast of us. That'll be strengthening again come Friday, bringing back that monsoon moisture. So cloud coverage, we might be seeing that for the next couple of days. Again, possible thunderstorms and showers as we get into the weekend again across the region. We'll continue to be monitoring those forecasts. For now, let's take a look at that Comforter 3-day forecast. And we are 107 for Thursday. Again, cooling down to even cooler temperatures Friday and Saturday. 103, 104. A little bit humid out there, so expect to be a little bit steamy, even though those